Welcome to Some Topic, the podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. We are your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun. And we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is Some Topic.
All right, Sam, what am I looking up here?
Then as part of the opener, because you just had a fantastic idea for, a little mini series or a future series or whatever, when we figure out the whole video side of things for YouTube and whatnot. Yeah, we can absolutely have a series called Last Shitter Quitter. Now, what I need you to look up...
better name than what I came up with.
Yeah. Anyways, so what I need you to look up right now is the couple's toilet. It's going to be the one where you're technically facing each other. So when you're in the seated position, if you happen to look off to your 2 o'clock position, you'd be gazing right into the eyes of your partner. But there's a porcelain wall between you, so no homo. And probably a lot safer for camera angles.
I do not want to take a shit with you on...
Are you looking at the right type of toilet?
I hope to God, because I'm not entirely sure. There's one where there's two toilets side by side.
No, I'm not talking about the bench party.
No. There's another one where there's a toilet facing south, and there's a toilet facing north.
Right.
I'm just not that comfortable with you.
But where they join and they flush down the same union, right?
This is weird. Why do
where
you know
this? Where you
this?
just put this one thing right in the middle of the room, and there you go.
Why do you know this? What possessed you to know this?
Because I have a diverse and particular clientele with very broad and specific tastes. And sometimes they request things that are just outside of us normies' pocket range.
Would you say that it's a lost profession? A lost piece of equipment?
No, I wouldn't, because that segue fucking sucked.
Hey.
Think of a different one. But sometimes rich people like weird shit, so they want to stare at each other while they take a dump. Or what if you're two security guards on night duty? Because again, these rich people, they have their live-in staff. Well, if you both got to take a dump, how are you going to watch your partner's back if you're both trying to take a shit in a stall? Number one security guard fatality happens in the stall while taking a fat, steamy burrito dump at work at 3 a.m. because your partner can't watch your back. But in that toilet, they can't sneak up on you or your partner.
I'm just trying to figure out where you're getting these statistics from. All right, here's my opener. Welcome, friends, to the cemetery of fucking fuck. The place where you're employed and doing a lot of fucking shit.
Cemetery of fucking fuck.
A fucking fuck, my guy.
Okay.
You work there. I work there.
The cemetery of fucking fuck. Okay.
That's where we go to die.
Not fucking fuck?
No, fucking fook.
Fucking fook. Got it.
Fucking fook.
Okay. Cemetery fucking fook.
Over here lies the switchboard operator, dead at the hands of automation. Next to them, the wheelwright, crushed under the weight of the automobile. Right in the corner, the team crier. The one that...
Town crier?
That one. The town crier. That one.
I know the word, I just don't know what they do.
Well, they cry a lot.
Okay.
They're in the center, crying.
That's, okay, why they end up in the cemetery of Fuck.
Fuck. Today we're resurrecting those jobs. Those useless, cobwebbed employment that no longer exist. And what we've come to designate in this episode, outside of the sharing a toilet with your partner,
as the Spanish would say, los trabajandos para marinos.
Sí, taco.
Exactly.
So, we're digging into those types of professions. The lost professions.
All right.
Like the lost porcelain throne.
The twin sitter.
The shit starter.
The twin sitter.
The shit stirrer.
No, I didn't stir it. That was a whole different product.
What fucking product? All right, whatever. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. So the first job that I researched was human computers.
I set you up, and I gave you an opening, and you just flushed it.
Damn straight. It was a shitty one.
Fucking suck.
It was a shitty one.
Keep going. You suck.
Before Google, before the iPhone calculator app, there were actual humans doing math for a living. Can you believe that people did math?
I can't believe that people got paid to do math.
Yeah, they get paid all the time. What are you talking about?
People have weird fucking hobbies and kinks. Like, if math's your thing, I'm not going to shame you for it. But
what,
it's getting paid for it. That's the hard part.
That's called prostitution.
What, getting paid to do math?
No, getting paid to have sex.
Where did the sex come into the math?
Because it's kinky. When people are yelling. 2, 4, 6,
keep the
8.
Sex out of the schools.
Exactly.
Fucking liberal.
Use condoms.
Gypsies.
That's you.
No, that's not proven.
Not yet,
Allegedly.
At least. Allegedly by the team of investigator raccoons.
Allegedly gypsified.
So there were teams of people,
Hey, we don't
often
talk
women.
about Snuffles.
Snuffles. You mean snarfles?
No, Snuffles, our lead investigator. Snarfles is our switchboard operator, which is why he's in the cemetery right now.
We're talking about human computers.
Kind of hard to be a switchboard operator when you got a lisp and a hard, say it, don't spray it.
What does a raccoon sound like when he has a lisp?
We're not going into that right now.
Oh, yeah, because you don't know.
Don't be racist.
I'm just...
Be sensitive
to
his impairment.
Okay, I will. I'm sorry that I offended your pansy ass on bestiality. I just don't think it should happen, man. You just raped enough raccoons to where you think it's okay. He's
not disabled. He is simply differently abled. And betterly so.
Is he now? Those damn raccoons. So, there were teams of people, often women. The woe man.
A gaggle of women, got it.
The giggle of women. Get it right.
Herder cunts.
Bravado of not males.
A cluck of bitches.
I don't have anything to beat that one. Let me put a pin in that and get back to you when my brain works.
Understood. Pinned.
A cluck of bitches. I like that one. They would crunch astronomical data. Whatever. Space data, right? They'd look at the stars and go, yep.
Well, so here's the problem, because here's the topic we're discussing right now. On some topic. Astronomical would make sense on the topic that we're discussing as a word that you might use.
Yeah, space data.
Astrological is also a word that would make sense to be used in this moment, but those have two very different meanings.
Okay, well, the other one is
and
weather
astronomy
forecast.
is the broader topic that we're discussing.
Okay, but it was weather forecast too. If you wouldn't have fucking
weather forecast?
The one where the weather goes rain or sun. No in between.
Are you asking for their job?
I'm saying
Meteorologist?
I'm saying they used to calculate those jobs.
Okay.
And then they did navigation calculation using pencils and slide rules.
Uh-huh.
They literally calculated the trajectory of the space shuttle whenever it launched.
That seems to be NASA's job, yes.
Yeah, but that was usually full of men, not women.
Right.
At its peak.
Oh, wait, there was a team of all women that did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it blew up.
That's why it did blow up.
Oh, okay. Knew it. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Continue.
Can confirm from very, very...
So, female Austrian dead in the coffins. Got it. Bad idea.
Always, brother. Always. So, they did it. Cool. Whatever. And then some of the other things you were already talking about, it was the switchboard operator. Kind of where they were the OG of connectivity, right? They would make a phone call.
They're your grade A snitches right there.
Bastards.
Because they're listening to every call. There's no hiding your pregnancy from Susie down the block now.
Look, they kind of sort of evolved. Like, you know, you give a Eevee a Firestone, it becomes a Flareon. You give him a Waterstone, it turns into a Vaporeon. You're not a nerd. You wouldn't understand.
No, I would not.
I'm aware.
I had sex before 18. I would not understand.
I'm glad that you're not a virgin. When you die...
Well, it's a 50-50 shot once before 18. You were either a liar or you were molested.
Or you were a truther.
No.
Yeah?
She thought I was 18.
So you weren't a truther.
Like I said, you're either a liar
Or
or you were molested.
Or a non-truther. Wait, if you did the molesting...
To yourself? Masturbation? Yes, it's self-molestation. That's why it's a sin.
Okay.
Go to church.
So switchboard operators, they made a phone call. A human had to physically connect wires to make that call happen. In the early 20th century, tens of thousands of these jobs existed. Fast forward to this year, about 44,900 of those jobs remain. But by 2033, that'll drop by 25%, whatever that number is. So
you're the math guy.
I might be the math guy, but I don't got a calculator in
But
front
you
of
have
me.
a computer right in front of your fucking face.
I could fucking do that.
And a phone.
Sure. But I don't want to do it. I'm lazy.
Anyways, the first number was what, 44,000?
Make it 45. Then what's...
No, that makes it worse.
40? It's
Yeah,
44,900.
but it was 25%. So it's dropping by a quarter. So 44. So minus 11, dumbass.
Yeah, what is it?
33.
That's how many jobs are there. Good.
Will be predicted to still be there.
Steve Jobs.
How the
Sponsored
fuck?
by Apple.
Or sorry.
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to be polite here. Oh my goodness. How on earth are there still 33,000 switchboard operators? That about blew my mind. Lord
Please
have mercy.
don't ever talk like that again. Oh my God. So today, your phone...
like genuinely, I am surprised.
That's what you're surprised
How
about?
is there still 44,000 switchboard operators nowadays? Are they all in third world countries? Or are these in like first world countries? Because if it was all third world, that kind of makes sense. That number is not that surprising.
I don't actually have an answer to this. Bear with me as the raccoons work their magic.
We are checking with our deferred payment interns right now.
So the answer that the raccoons birthed out of its Uranus from the stars and, stripes of the star-spangled flag of these here USA's wonderfulness.
In all seriousness, judging from the scribbled notes on the back of the CVS receipt that was just handed to us, this is what Nick has found.
It's a specialized context. Switchboard operators, they're found in specific situations where direct human interaction is preferred or necessary for routing calls or providing specific information. They're used in hospitals, large organizations. They're referred to as a switch to effectively and efficiently direct calls, locate individuals, relay messages, emergency services, and allegedly in hotels and some customer service centers.
Your mom and your dad used to know a switch.
Yeah, before they switched genders, and now you call your mom dad and your dad mom. And it's awfully confusing, and I still can't figure it out. But it doesn't matter. They're both dead.
Well, that's just if they made Freaky Friday nowadays.
They did.
Well, no, if Netflix makes an adaptation of
There,
it.
no. There's a second one.
No, but if Netflix made one.
It doesn't matter. There's a second one that's coming out.
I don't care.
It's called Freaky or Friday. I don't understand.
Freak my Friday any day when you look like she did.
I don't know what she looked like. And go back to your lisp raccoon
Hey,
and enjoy
I'm just
his
saying,
mouth.
if she was trying to diddle my pickle in the back of the skate park, I would have said yes.
I guess. So that answers that question, all right? So
we're really talking about like either ultra super high security,
Mhm.
everything encrypted bullshit, or we're talking about hospitals where you pick up the phone and you say which fucking room you have to be transferred to.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. But otherwise dead.
Of course.
Okay.
Now there's a third job. It's called the key punch operator. Picture this. Your entire job is punching holes in stiff cards. That's what she said. That early computers used as data storage. Every hole, that's what she said.
You use that, Nick.
Then pray tell how you would use it. How would you use that in that sentence? Because I still thought it was humorous.
Punching holes in stiff paper is not the that's what she said moment.
Look, she's into
It's
some
making a
freaky...
pun about this paper being stiff.
That's what she said.
Yes, then you can insert the that's what she said part.
That's what I said.
No, like insert. When I just said insert, you could have inserted that's what she said part.
But that's gay.
Only when your socks are off. You don't want to touch that nasty ass floor anyways. Keep your toes safe. Wrap them up.
Use a condom, boys.
The more you know.
That's our TSA warning.
You mean your PSA?
It's TSA.
Oh, are we warning the TSA to wrap it up?
It's TSA.
A lot of Hep C getting passed around the airports these days.
Yep. PSA.
That's how they all caught the diabetes.
You're welcome for that TFA warning.
Anyways, switchboard operators, and now we're talking about something else.
It's the key punch operators.
Key punch operators with the stiff paper.
Every hole.
Because she said that they have stiff paper.
Represented a piece of information, man.
Okay.
Banks, insurance companies, government agencies, nothing ran without these cards. By the 1970s, the roll peaked, then tanked as disk storage and terminals took over. Fun fact, even today, some data entry rolls survived.
Are those like the original Scantrons where it was like literally missing punched out little squares out of the paper that you would slide into a computer and that's what actually read the information? Or like slide into a cash register or whatever?
Part of my research was they still use it, but it's the Scantrons.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not, I mean...
Well, that's what they do now.
Is it punched? Yeah. It's scanned because you...
Same
whatever.
difference, yeah.
You're not taking a hole punch, right?
Well, because you used to literally punch your time card on the clock, and the clock would literally punch the time.
That's why they call it a time punch.
Well, that's why that paper had to be stiff.
That's what she said. Was that right?
Yeah, it's a lot closer.
Okay. The raccoons are applauding me right now.
No.
Well,
they're just hungry. It's been 2 weeks since they had a paycheck.
I didn't know we were paying them. You get paid?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, boy. In 2023, there were 164,000 data entry keyers in the U.S. But by 2033, that is suspected to drop by 25%, leaving about 123,000. Is that right? That don't seem right. It's 25% of 164.
Well, you're mixing a whole bunch of years and numbers here, so you're probably confusing yourself.
All right, those numbers, they are factual. Factually correct, factually incorrect. I don't know. Find out on the next episode of Some Topic.
Definitely not pulled out of our ass confidently.
I'm confident that it's a number. So, all that to be said.
As he adjusts his hemorrhoid pillow.
Hemorrhoid pillow? I'm adjusting my tie, you asshole.
Well, that's not where you're supposed to wear the pillow. Maybe that's why it still hurts.
Cheers to you too, buddy.
Thanks, babe.
So, all of these jobs The Steve kind. The Apple kind. Soon to be our sponsor in the future. Would you?
Ain't Steve dead?
I have no idea. I think he is actually, now that I think about it. Rip.
We gotta stop scripting this thing so far in advance, dude.
Here's my question to you. Knowing what those women did, and knowing that arguably...
What did those women do? Can you refresh my memory, please, for 1,000?
It is for 1,500.
Women are people too for 100.
Did they or did they not be human computers or math in various areas?
Oh, are these a Scantron bitches?
Nah, space data bitches. Weather bitches.
Oh, what about these women that did the space stuff for NASA?
Do you think you would have been able to do that? If you got paid a fair wage...
Well, what I got paid wouldn't matter. I'm a man. I'd get paid 25% more of whatever they're making.
That's true. That's true.
Now, could I be trained to perform that function just as well, if not better? I don't know. What'd they do for work again? Were they the janitors or the blue ball?
Well, one team of women blew up the
Orientation
space
team?
shuttle with a teacher on it. Then the other one helped to launch the other space shuttle into the space.
Were those goals or capstones?
They happened.
They happened. An unintentional opportunity for development and growth. Got it. Okay. Some surprise team building. Okay.
Look, man, when opportunity comes a knocking, you got to grab it by the balls, or in this case, the
sometimes
uterus.
it's knocking with a battering ram.
What are you doing with a battering ram in math?
No, opportunity has battering ram sometimes. It doesn't knock sometimes. Sometimes it just fucking blows in the side of your house and tackles you.
I genuinely think you wouldn't be able to do it on the account of you just being stupid.
Well, I never argued that. We hadn't even gotten to that part of the discussion yet. I was simply trying to wrap my head around what exactly do these women do. I don't think you ever told us.
They do math. I don't know what they do.
For what?
They do the thing, man.
What does the job title actually say?
Blah, 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 blah. They were human computers, man. Did you never watch
How is
Hidden
that a
Figures?
job title? Human computer.
It's a generic thing because all calculations are ran through programs now.
Find a better job. Of course I can't do that. I'm too bored.
You're too
I
bored?
don't like numbers.
You can't read a book?
The only time numbers matter is when we're talking about millimeters.
I'm trying to think of when that would be important, and I don't know if I want to know your dick size in millimeters, but I'm also thinking you're talking about gun.
Caliber.
Ah.
Gauge.
I don't want to know how many
Girth.
piercing.
Thickness.
You were dropped as a baby.
No, I was not.
Repeatedly.
I intentionally recall going the opposite direction.
Yes, you were thrown into the air like Simba, I think.
More like just a solid yeet. Maybe a yeet 0.5.
It was a yeet 0.6.
Oh. Giving the old man some props. All right. Okay.
He deserves it.
Okay.
He deserves it.
Move on now. What other jobs have gone to the graveyard? Because so far, I'm not too surprised by what I've heard.
All right.
Besides the fact that some of these still exist.
The Rag and Bone Man. Guess what that is?
The Ragabum or the Rag and Bone?
Rag,
Rag
and Bone
and
Man.
Bone. Okay.
What do you think it is?
The man who sold you rags and bones.
That's in the name. You gotta think a little here, bub.
Okay, he would sew the rags with the bones. He would make a rag out of a bone.
How do you make a rag out of a bone?
Well, it's kind of like how the Japanese shave down their paper out of timber.
What?
Yeah, if you shave timber, wood, thin
Okay.
enough, it's basically like cloth. It's like paper. It's like silk.
I did not know that.
So he shaved down the bone enough to make it just that thin enough to work with it. And there you go. Rag made out of bone.
Your ideas are painful.
Ragabone Warrior or whatever he was called. I don't know.
Okay.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
In Victorian London, back in the good old days, where smog was all right and prostitution was
Expected.
expected and all right, you show your ankles and you get hard. The
I
rag
do that anyways.
show your ankles?
And get hard. But I don't think I'm getting hard because I'm showing my ankles, and I don't think I'm showing my ankles because I'm getting hard.
I don't know whether to call you a slut or whether to call you a pioneer.
You gotta let your cankles breathe every now and then.
You are a rather
They
large
get a
individual.
little damp down there. A little musty.
I think our viewers don't need to know whether or
You gotta
not.
air out the doghouse every now and then.
Okay, the Rag and Bone Man was basically a human recycling system. They scavenged unwanted cloth, bones, scrap metal, and anything with a resale value. They'd wander the streets shouting for junk.
Crackheads.
Yeah, it didn't leave anything. Like, it didn't leave. It
Yeah,
just
but
evolved.
before the crack.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
bust heads.
When they were polite enough to provide a public service.
We suck your dick.
What happened to them was crack. It's simple as that.
Well, we're getting there.
Okay. Sorry, spoilers. Crack is at fault.
Crack's not cool unless it's given to you for free.
Then, well, hey, free makes everything taste better.
Guy math. And he's dead. All right. They'd wander the streets shouting for junk and they'd sell it by the weight. A good day, you might earn 6 pence, which is barely enough for bread and nails. So I don't know what that would equate to.
60 cents?
Well, I mean, it's a 6 pence. So,
60 cents.
but what is it with inflation?
Well, what's a pence?
We're guy mathing this right now. It's just
Yeah, so I'm saying it's roughly 10 cents.
10 cents. Guy
Yeah.
math.
So 60 pence. Or, sorry, 6 pence is 60 cents. There you go.
So why do you
I'm
think?
sure 10 pence is a royal. And 21's a flush. And you always hit on red.
And you know what? You can trust us because here on Some Topic, we
Everything's researched.
and fact checked,
With my ass.
and our raccoons.
Where do you think they're located?
How do you fit that many raccoons up your ass?
I completely forget where I got that from. I got to figure out where I got that from.
I thought we
It
pulled that.
wasn't Hancock. But it was something about somebody literally shoving a raccoon up a guy's ass and having it live there.
That was Hancock, except he shoved a head up his ass, and they weren't
You
talking
know,
about raccoons.
Yeah, but there's one where it's a raccoon.
That sounds terrible.
Well, and as he described it, it was fine. Once you got him past the teeth, it was fine.
Why wouldn't you de-teeth them?
Well, next time, they'll probably just tranquilize the raccoon before he tries to get him up his ass.
You know way too much about raccoons. So, why did
They
these...
make great interns.
Yeah, put
Their
enough
little thumbs.
enough
If you give
together,
them
and
animal
eventually you
crackers,
get
they
our
stop
script.
asking where their paychecks are.
We don't pay anybody.
Well, because I distract them with animal crackers. It's a perfect size for their little hands.
Animal crackers. The crack for animals.
Yeah. Continue.
Ronan Bagman. Ronan Bone Man.
Rag and Bone,
That guy.
the Ragabone.
Why do you think he no longer exists?
Again, because we put the crack on them streets. And now he steals the shit to get the money to do more crack.
Okay. The real
So
reason.
now he steals more shit than he should. And now it's a problem.
You're going to feel really stupid. The real reason why they don't exist anymore
Because
is
public waste management's a thing now.
correct. By the mid 20th century, organized trash pickup had made the ragman obsolete. It's weird because in a way, these guys were the first recyclers.
They took our jobs.
They were the first tree huggers.
They took our jobs.
Dude, they were just the first OG sustainable influencers, minus the Instagram.
Oh, I bet their pit smelled better too.
Yours are rank, so yeah.
Mine actually
Are
are
seasoned?
quite nice.
Seasoned?
No, they need to be trimmed back, that's for sure. But they smell delightful.
We're gonna need an industrial weed whacker.
No,
Like we're gonna need like
Milwaukee came out with this great little mini hedge trimmer. It's fine.
yeah, diamond tipped.
Yeah, carbide.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I
It got pubes of steel, baby.
heard a ball.
Superman's lesser known cousin,
Heard of balls of steel.
Puberman.
Oh, I'm.
You got 12 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal down here, baby.
And it's fucking disgusting.
But you come back to my shack.
What shack?
that he lives in.
Superman? He lives in the Fortress of Solitude.
Puberman. He lives out back.
Up your ass crack?
No.
With the raccoons?
In the shack of seclusion. It's just a bunch of broken crystals left over from the construction of, Superman's fortress, and then just piled on the side like a lean-to.
So that's
Shack of seclusion.
good enough for me.
And when the only genes you inherited during your father's adulterous affair.
His dad died on Krypton.
Yeah.
How was he?
Puberman is Superman's long lost cousin. His dad had a relationship outside of the marriage. She didn't have powers, but he did. And boom, now the child just has super pubes.
Okay, one, that's not how his superpowers
You do not
work.
want to see what happens when he has a wet dream. I'm just saying.
I kind of want you to describe this, but
The third eye also shoots lasers.
Okay, one, at some point, Superman's father,
It's just the nether regions, the gooch,
Jor-El,
taint, and ass and anus, like the actual muscle of the anus itself, that have Superman's powers. The rest of it is just normal.
I am just trying to fathom how I can logically make this make sense, because in order for there to be a cousin,
It's Puberman.
in order for Puberman to exist,
Okay, long lost
Kal-El,
half-brother.
all right, whatever.
Long lost half brother. I apologize. What were the other dudes?
Jor-El?
Yeah,
That
maybe
was
it
his
was one
dad.
of them that fucked him.
No, that was his dad.
Well, somebody be fucking. Look, you can't deny Puberman's existence. He's already
He's
in
got
the shack of seclusion. That's what it was.
You couldn't remember that?
I couldn't remember what I called it.
I'm telling you right now, man, the raccoons are getting real comfy with this Puberman
Look, the
fellow.
lean-to of leniency is necessary sometimes.
Wasn't it the shack of seclusion?
Yeah.
I gotta say, you're on point with these names. The alliteration's on point. Town Crier. You ever heard of that guy?
Nope.
You're not even.
Sounds like a bitch.
It's because he is. They're a human news feed of medieval and early modern towns.
Oh!
They're like Santa Claus.
The neighborhood gossip.
Yeah, except the male and not in middle-aged white women clothing. Usually brown smock.
Ah, Joe Rogan.
Because he's full of shit and he just wipes his, he wipes. What? They don't have toilet paper back then.
Well, no,
man.
you said the town's Crier. Or
Yeah.
Crier. Yeah, so Joe Rogan, just a guy who shouts a bunch of stuff, and some of it's right, some of it's not, but if that's the only way you get your news, at least you'll know if the world's burning.
Is the world burning? Is Joe Rogan full of shit? Find out.
I don't know, I ain't seen Smokey in a minute.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Our soon-to-be future sponsor. Have you never seen Dragon Ball? That's like their thing. They have the iconic.
I didn't know we were watching Cartoon Network so late at night that it turns into Adult Swim.
Hey, Dragon Ball was before.
I know, it was like right before it transitioned into Adult Swim.
Exactly.
It's like right before it turned into the robot spaceship dude who would always intro cool shows.
That was a cool show.
Yeah, but I can't remember who that dude was.
Toonami.
I know it was that's it, Toonami.
They came so they ended it and then they came back with it. And
When did they come back with it?
it was like recently in the last 2-3 years, I think.
Is it all gay now?
Kind of. Well, I say that. It depends.
Like updating the animation's one thing, but
They made him sleeker, so he's less chubby. He's got the same voice, I think.
it's just a 5-second introduction while he intros into something that's more badass than normal cartoons.
Yeah. Because he also what was the other one he did?
Didn't
was
he
the-
do Samurai Jack?
Yeah, the last season of it.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how I feel about the last season of Samurai Jack.
I barely remember Samurai Jack.
I just remember him.
I only binge watched it during a very dark time in my past. And
Your entire past is dark. There's no light. You are a black hole of.
that's sexist and racist, all in one.
You're Romanian, and you're a male.
Yes.
You have no sex. You have no race.
But I identify as an African American lesbian.
A male African American lesbian. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Female.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Sam's a lesbian.
Yeah.
And apparently African
I like
American.
Gucci. It's tasty.
Gucci's a purse brand.
Just the yum yum and the tum tum. No, that's Chanel.
Same
and
thing.
Gucci.
Same thing.
I said Gucci.
So these town criers, right?
I want the yum yum sauce.
They would say stuff like we are right now. Bunch
Like,
of bullshit.
hey girl, I want that yum yum sauce. Your criers need some crying or what?
They would say exactly that.
I must shout my message from betwixt your towers
Yes.
as I scream at the apex of our journey of affections.
I'm not sure where you're going with this. I'm interested.
He's telling her he's loud in bed.
Ah. So these
And he
guys,
wants a titty job.
this guy wants a titty job. Like he wants tits on
The
his.
crier, yes.
Okay. That's just fucking Thai boys.
He said, hashtag me too. I too wish to show my breasts in public while I perform my work.
My breasticles
So,
need suckling.
hashtag me too.
Hashtag.
So, town crier is titty free. No top for him.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
He would have a bell like Santa Claus. He'd ring a ding ding like the Salvation Army, and they'd stroll the streets in the early morning, and they would just shout royal decrees, market news, and gossip. In the area of the era of low literacy, they were essential. Their decline started with the printing press and newspapers, and radio killed what was left. Today, the closest thing is a Twitter notification, except no one dresses in tights on when they send it. So back then, if you muted the notifications, you just slam the window shut. Or I guess you just pull out your 9mm.
I thought you were going to say you just stoned him.
That would have been better.
Wait for the next one to come around. Stone him too.
Hey man, pass
Well,
that.
that's the third crier this month. Shit must really be changing in the world.
Too stone or not too stone?
To cry or not to cry?
To smoke that joint or not smoke that joint?
All depends on when your PO is coming by.
I don't think they had POs back then. Maybe bailiffs.
But you had a crier.
Damn straight. Just a big, genuine.
Snitching was profitable, dude. I'm telling you. All throughout human history, snitching has been one of the most profitable side gigs out there. Get your side hustle on. Hashtag DoorDash. Be your own boss. Sell drugs, do crime.
Some topic. Hey, your friendly neighborhood, not Spider-Man. Your knocker-upper. You ever heard of him?
Your neighborhood fornicator, I have.
I'm sorry,
you can
what?
thank Shakespeare for me having heard that word and looking it up at all.
Dude, you don't read Shakespeare.
No, but it was sometime during high school because I know I was at that one school where we went around to places and did things.
At band camp?
And no, that's where other people get lucky. But that's where nerds have their sexual awakening is at band camp. So I will never discredit band camp stories.
Usually
you get your
in
freak
socks.
on. Get your freak on.
In
Okay.
socks.
No,
Dude, I'm telling you, socks.
not at band camp.
Oh.
That's where you don't need your sock for once.
No. When you were in a circle of guys, story goes,
Okay, why are you in a circle of guys when you're at band camp?
this is where
Wrong type of sexual awakening, Nick.
this is where
This
the,
explains a lot of things about you. You and I went to two very different band camps, apparently.
look.
Now, circling back to your local neighborhood fornicator,
Uh-huh.
you can thank Shakespeare for having said the word, and then I didn't believe our English teacher at the time that fornicator was a real job at one point. And he's your family's, your future family planning assistant is all he is.
Planned Parenthood?
He's there to help.
Planned Parenthood.
No, that was a different job.
This keeps reminding me of that story with
The milkman
No.
and your mom?
No, because he never
The
came
mailman
back.
and your mom.
No, because he never dropped off any more postal.
The FedEx guy, the UPS guy.
No, it's the one guy we know that his mom was just getting banged by the The fornicator. You don't remember? Where the daughter found out?
The gigolos? The juggalos, the bigaboos?
I think.
Or are you talking about the random dude up the street who is fucking a married woman?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, what about it?
He was a personal fitness instructor. And
no, he certainly was not at the time.
Yeah, you're right.
He had a personal fitness instructor that he employed.
Ah. Then we found out that so-and-so, fornicator, which is still a job apparently today.
As long as you're getting paid, it is employment, yes.
Yeah.
It is a crime.
Is it?
Prostitution.
What if you don't get caught?
Now, if you're simply an escort.
There are counties where it's legal.
To escort someone? It's always legal to escort someone.
To get paid for sex.
Oh, yeah, it's called Canada.
No.
You can also just kill yourself.
Well, yes, you could do that if you were in Canada. You should do that if you're in Canada, because God doesn't see Canada.
Well, no, it's because you're in Canada.
Exactly.
Enough said.
There is a place in Arizona, and it's legal in a county. The thing is that...
Okay, well, that's different.
No, listen.
That's because sex sells.
Exactly.
In the city. What city?
Why do you know that?
The city.
Why do you... Have you seen that? You have seen that.
Have I seen what?
You would... Okay, we're done with this.
Have I seen what?
Sex in the City.
No, I have not.
What is wrong with you?
But you know what I have seen?
What is that?
Solar Opposites.
God damn it.
And you know what they did in the Tree City episodes?
I don't know. What did they do?
A whole Sex in the City thing for like 2 episodes straight. I learned everything I need to know about Sex in the City. I'm good.
Fucking apparently. No, there is a county in Arizona where you can get laid. And the way that they get paid is you have sex for free, but you pay for the room. That's their whole gimmick.
It's literally just renting a room in any hotel anywhere else in the world except here, Nick. It costs extra in America. It's like taxes and tipping. You pay for it at the end.
Exactly.
Everywhere else, you pay for it beforehand.
So you pay for the room beforehand and get laid. I'm just telling you, prostitution's legal. But no, that is not what a knocker-upper is.
I'm just sad you didn't know what a knob twister was.
I am scared to ask this.
Well, that's what she's there for. For tax purposes, she's there to open and close the door for you. She's your knob twister, your chauffeur, your butler, your peenie pal.
Why do you know these things?
Your wrangler dangler.
Did you actually do research on this episode?
No.
I'm aware. So, a knocker-upper is just someone who just does a stroll in the streets in the early morning, tapping on windows with a long stick or shooting peas through a straw to wake up clients. It was a legit gig until cheap alarm clocks killed it by the mid-20th century.
Literally poking a bitch with a stick to see if she's in heat. Being like, hey, you ready yet? oh, you still angry? Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Going over to the neighbor's house. Tap, tap, tap. You still mad? Oh, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. Goes down to the next house. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, are you? Oh, great, Miss Johnson. I'll be right in.
Did you ever, in whether it was grade school or high school, ever have those lovegrams? Like during Valentine's Day, like somebody would send you something?
I was really afraid where the fuck you were about to take the tap, tap, tap. Hey, you ready to fuck yet? And you're just like, oh yeah, I remember in elementary school. Don't scam me with a transition like that, Nick.
You know, some of us aren't emotionally scarred and
I know you've
damaged
been
as human
touched.
being. I showed the professor where on the doll.
Well,
She just had really big tits and
we
a big
didn't have to
dick.
talk about it. I was just letting you know that I know.
I was there. I recorded it.
What you don't see from the closet.
There was no closet. Just a classroom. Were you looking?
And now they show just a black and white flashback. You just see me just sticking over the back of the dude's ashes.
Interesting.
How fascinating.
So no, what they used to do was you would pay money, which was whatever. It was a fucking gag, right? You'd have your local student body just give me $10, and they would go to a classroom and they would serenade, or they would give a message, or they do some kind of like candygram to whoever you paid for. That is almost exactly what a knocker-upper does.
But with cum.
See, when I say
So instead of spreading the joy of music, he is spreading the sensation of
pleasure,
sure.
the screams of
Serenading you with stickiness, so to speak.
serenading you with stickiness. I like that. It's fucking retarded.
Delivering some ropey things.
Do I move on to the next one?
Go for it. Hey, I'm here. I'm along for the ride. I like when it's your episode.
I could tell. A Cooper. What is a Cooper?
Shoes. Move on. Horseshoes, to be exact.
I mean, no.
Oh, barrel guy. He makes the barrels.
Oh.
Sorry.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Look, man.
I forget what the shoe guys are for horses. It's not a Cooper, but it's another word.
Horseshoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a cobbler either. Or
Oh.
maybe it is. No, it's not a cobbler.
Horse cobbler.
It's a
Horse gobbler. Someone had it.
ferryman.
No, those
Yep.
just went back and forth between bodies of water.
No,
That's what a ferryman is.
it's also a guy who takes care of horses.
All right, the wheelwright. What did that guy do, Mr. Smartass?
The wheelwright?
Yeah?
He righted the wheel because it was left.
No, they built and repaired wooden wheels for carts and wagons. In the 19th century,
Yeah,
Britain-
so he righted the wheel because it was left.
I guess two lefts make a right, so yeah.
I mean, two wongs don't make a white, so
No, they make an Asian. In,
yeah. Now you get a ching out of a wong.
in 19th century Britain, they were everywhere. Then cars happened. The internal combustion engine.
The
Ended
internal combustion engine ended, and it was never seen again for centuries until it was rediscovered by Harrison Ford. Not Henry Ford, Harrison Ford.
Look, man, if Uber existed back then, it would have been a horse sharing app. And all those white bitches that love horses would have had an app.
They do. It's called Tinder.
What horse bitches are you looking up on Tinder? And why do I not know more about them?
You can't afford a horsey bitch, Nick.
They're too fucking
They're
expensive.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, we can agree on that.
I don't want to afford one.
Why are they expensive?
That's a different topic.
Enough fucking said. Next week's topic.
Horses are expensive.
No, they're not. How the fuck are they expensive?
How are horses not expensive? Think of how big your dog is. Think of how big your old dog was
It's like a Great Dane. So
with the head.
It's a Great Dane. It's about my, fucking
Yeah.
hip
Now, how
size.
about you multiply it by 10? That's about a horse. So just on food and vet bills, there you go alone.
Dude, I don't trust him.
Number 2,
I don't trust him.
you also have to buy gear and tackle. And every now and then she's going to want to take it to a show. And every now and then she's going to go and do... And then you still got to outfit it with shoes. And then you still got to do this thing. And then you still got to do that thing. And oh my goodness. It's a horse. They're fucking expensive. And that's before you even build the barn for it, because the old barn is just shitty and falling down and she wants a different one.
White people problems.
Now,
What
guy math time. Why?
Why in the
Oh, why?
Why in the fuck
Would a gentleman be willing to put up with this big of a money pit for nothing? Do you know the answer, Nick?
I have an answer.
Because I'll give it to you low down and dirty right now.
I have an answer. I think I know the answer.
And it is?
Well,
Your prediction is?
it's something to do with sex.
Obviously.
Okay. Not with horses. No bestiality.
No.
Of the opposite gender.
Why we put up with women that like horses? It ain't for the horses.
They like to ride.
Well,
long and dirty.
Yes, but why does that help you? And I'm not just saying because they actually have enough stamina to ride on top until you finish for once.
Because no matter what you do, you will always disappoint.
They are grippier than any psycho bitch in some grippy socks in a room without laces that you will ever meet.
What psycho bitch hurts you?
None of them. They hurt themselves, Nick. That's the best part. That's why you meet them without shoelaces on, because you can't go see them in the psych ward with laces in your shoes.
Who hurt you when you were younger?
I don't know. I'm not privy to that list.
Where did the psycho bitch touch you on this doll?
Well, no. Anyways, so horses, horse women, horse ladies, horse gals.
The females that ride horses?
The equestrian females have some of the grippiest coochie that you will ever feel.
I guess I just need to get a bitch with a horse.
No, you just need to fuck one. Don't keep her.
Because they will keep your...
That's out of budget.
They're too expensive. Yeah.
But yeah.
What's an Iceman?
An Iceman?
Mm-hmm.
The man that brings ice.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's kind of in the name.
What about the mom?
And it's either the guy who delivered ice for the whole town, or it was the guy that just rode around and delivered smaller blocks here and there.
Are you sure?
Well, now my Iceman Nick is a whole different thing, because that's a jeweler.
I am known.
He's going to give your lady a pearl necklace.
I am known to take a few opportunities and turn them around for a nice hefty profit.
You're not Iceman Nick.
You don't know that. I've been bamboozling you for the longest time.
Good sir, you are not E40.
I'm F70.
And you're also not Swiper. You cannot swipe.
Says who?
Said your Grindr date.
Joke's on you. You were my Grindr date, faggot.
Said your Grindr profile analytics. Said your swiping was down by 25%.
Oh, boy. All right.
Something about not having enough illegal booty around. Well, you don't like that chocolate. You just want that caramel.
Look, if it's coming out of the asshole, it don't matter. It still
Smoky
smells.
pine.
It still smells.
All right. You should probably wash your dick off more often, Nick.
Look, I can't help that I'm getting more anal than most other men. Shit happens.
You're supposed to be giving anal, not getting anal, Nick. That might be why you're having a hard time sitting down right now.
I'd say fuck me sideways, but that's already been done, apparently. A phrenologist. What is that?
Spell it for me.
PHRENOLO. Gist.
A phrenologist?
Yeah, that word. Look, man, I can research.
Studies phonetics?
Fuck is a frenetic?
Reading with phonics. Is it like that?
Dude, it was big in the 18th century. Or the 19th century.
So is it kind of like phonics?
It's nothing to do
I don't know
with...
why I had to do the whole skit to remember the word phonics.
These folks believed that they could read personality and intelligence from bumps on your skull. At its peak, it was the mainstream. It influenced hiring, matchmaking, and even crime prevention. Today,
Crystal bitches.
total pseudoscience. Completely dead. Except probably for gypsies.
Horoscope readers.
Horoscope readers is where I was kind of going with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then imagine explaining to someone new, my career was feeling heads all day. It's just like you're fondling guys' dicks, is what that sounds like.
Okay, different head, sir. Get your mind out of the gutter. Most men have 2 of them. Some 3, but those are just overachievers.
How did...
He was feeling a different kind of head for bumps.
He was looking for lumps.
Ignore the numbers, Nick.
He was looking
The
for
numbers are all
lumps.
made up.
He's looking for lumps. The Tosher. Not to be confused with
Daniel Tosher?
no. Not Tosher 92.01.
102.0?
Yeah, that one.
902.0?
That one.
867-530-909999990.
They're going to call that number now. And I hope it goes to voicemail.
I forget what happens when you call that number.
I think at the time it was a gimmick.
Well, yes, but it also worked at one specific area code, but I completely forget what it was. Anyways, continue.
Actually, at gas stations, if you were to type in that number, you could actually potentially get a reward.
Continue, Nick.
Just
We're not talking about early 2000s branding and marketing gimmicks from rock stars and bands and media companies.
look. They were
Because
Victorian.
I remember some voicemail messages that I was supposed to get custom made for me by T-Pain that never got made by T-Pain. And I remember calling Soulja Boy on the phone
Why would you call Soulja Boy?
because I found his phone number.
What do you do in your free time?
Well, I was sort of kind of flirting with this one nerdy, freaky chick who was just really into Soulja Boy.
And you just said to get laid, I got to call him?
It worked.
Did it?
More than once.
What, you got his voicemail?
Then I did the
and
same
you-
thing with Shinedown.
Who the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But this one gothy girl really liked them and talked about them a lot. So I ended up finding their number and called them. And again, I'm sure it was a marketing ploy. I was a fucking kid.
That tracks.
But
This is why
I
you were
got a
raped at
free
16.
ringtone out of it with a custom voicemail message that had my name in it, which I'm sure was just a pre-recorded whatever. And they just, put in Sam.
Look, it's better than your current voicemail, which sucks dick.
I put in a lot of effort for Coochie.
Did you? You know, if you spent
See, that's what I don't understand the whole simp thing, is if you're putting in all the energy to be a simp, how are you not sealing the deal? Do you realize how many friend zones that I just kind of ignored and crashed right through the barrier and fucked them anyways? Like, it's not hard. How are there so many simps?
I don't know why you could.
It's not that hard.
I can't say I've ever been in the friend zone.
I know.
And now I'm thinking about it like, no.
Because you can't talk to girls in the first place, but that's different.
No. At the time, I couldn't talk to
It's a
girls.
whole different achievement.
Now I can. I learned a few things.
Well, yeah, you learn that cooties ain't real.
Exactly.
Yeah, like AIDS.
AIDS aren't real either. So says Rosh
It's all made
Limbaugh.
up by the government to keep you scared, keep you hating, to stop the love.
You got to spread it sometimes, man.
Where is the love? No, love, not AIDS. Yes.
Love and AIDS are the same thing.
Only if you're gay.
They're synonymous with
Only
faggots.
if you're gay.
Yes. The ones that like dick.
What topic were we on before we started talking about my
Tosher.
younger exploits?
902.1.
Ah, yes. What about it?
They were Victorian sewer scavengers who hunted for valuables in raw sewage. Coins, jewelry,
Oh.
scrap metal. It
So
was
a shit
shiny and
picker.
gross. They wanted it, yes.
Yeah, shit
pickers.
picker.
They often worked at night with lanterns, knee deep in shit and filth. Talk about a dirty job, my friend. Long story short, they're just the modern, they're the past waste management fuckheads.
No, they weren't doing anything. They were literally just looking for valuables that you dropped.
Yeah, crackheads.
And also,
Fancy crackheads.
this was before social media. Do you realize not just how many mistresses these guys had, but how many side pieces they had too?
I really
You realize how many sets of earrings and in promise rings and necklaces and all this other shit. Do you realize how many gifts were thrown down those sewers all the time?
Unfathomable amounts.
Oh my God, he won't leave his three mistresses and his wife for me.
They couldn't knock on. They
let's
couldn't
get
knock
rid of
on the
these
windows
rings.
3
Yeah.
times. So they yeeted their
Belongings, yeah.
a yeet 0.6
Correctly.
into the sewer.
I eat 6.0.
That's untold velocities. I could not fathom the speed.
all the speed, power, and anguish of those sodium-powered tears.
What fucking... All right, whatever. The dog whipper.
I couldn't think of the word sodium fast enough, so it all sounded really bad. In my head, it sounded great.
Everything sounds good in your head.
No.
I wouldn't want to live in that.
If you think about it, you only hear the things I let come out of my face.
I don't ever want to hear anything that comes out of your mouth. I just...
Then why'd you hand me a microphone?
Because somebody has to endure the presence. Somebody has to just be a part of this pain and listen to your verbal bullshit.
I mean, I left you wide open for a Make-A-Witch joke there, and you just let it sit. So that's on you. Moving on now. Next job that doesn't exist anymore.
The dog whipper, man.
The dog whip? What?
Guess what it is?
Well, no shit, they don't exist anymore because we killed them all. You don't whip dogs and get away with it.
So, the dog whipper, it was an actual church job in the 16th and 19th century.
Church job.
We're getting there.
Okay.
Their job, keep dogs out of services. They carried sticks and sometimes whips to chase them off mid-sermon. Back then, the dogs just roamed freely. They loved a good hymn, apparently. They just really wanted a taste of Jesus' gonads. Once animal control and leash laws showed up, the dog whipper got whispered or ghosted by history.
I bet you're really fucking proud of trying to work in a dog whisperer reference right there.
I really was. I really was.
Are you proud of yourself now?
Look, man.
Are you going to do it again?
All they had to do.
Are you going to do it again? Or have you learned your lesson?
Dog whisper.
Okay.
All they
Continue.
had to do. All they fucking had to do was put...
So anyways, we murdered them all because you don't hit dogs.
Correct. In church.
Right.
And God forgave us.
Right.
All they had to do was put emotional...
Well, no, it wasn't in church. That's why he forgave us.
All they had to do was put emotional support animal on these dogs.
Right. And everything would have been fine.
Correct.
If only dogs had thumbs and knew how to type and then print.
Which is why they're not our support animals. Why they're not our mascots. Shout out.
That's why they're not our court stenographers, correct?
Our what?
Court stenographers?
What in the fuck is that?
You don't know what a stenographer is?
I think it's a lost profession.
No! It's the bitch that types all the words in court. That writes the transcript.
Just use AI. It's a lost profession.
No.
What do you mean no?
Because AI is not a person that can't be held legally liable. But a stenographer is. How do you not know what a stenographer is?
I just know him as the person that just types a bunch of shit at court.
But you knew something about a shit picker.
Look, man.
I think I know why you're poor, Nick. You're focused on the wrong jobs.
Fucking apparently. All right, man. That's kind of all I got for lost professions.
Okay.
Any last minute remarks?
No. I think all in all, if I had to be one of those lost perfections.
Those perfect jobs.
If I had to be one of those lost professions, besides fornicator, because I think everybody would go and try to be the fornicator. Now, actually, that's a good one.
A fornicator?
Would you still be the fornicator if you were required then by law as a part of your job to also fuck the ugly women?
This goes back to
because you know that the hot ladies aren't the ones who have problems
no, it's the
and
fat
need
ones.
your services. It's the ugly ones.
Or you could be a pimp. You could help other men.
No, that's not the job. It's not the job description.
Says who?
Not the job description.
You can make a business out of this.
No, not the job description.
This is opportunity.
Anyways,
this
so
is
besides
opportunity
that one,
to make a
besides
$1
that
million
one,
business.
Besides that one, switchboard operator.
Why?
All day, every day. Are you kidding me? Being locked in a 13th floor
Sweatshop?
room with all of these women around me.
Nothing
Where all
would get
we're
done.
doing all day long is
Nothing
just
would get
smoking
done.
cigarettes and listening in on the gossip. And I happen to be the only young, eligible male in attendance. Do you realize how quickly I'd turn that whole place into an orgy?
Why is it an orgy with you?
Well, I don't want to leave anyone out.
That's fair. I respect that.
And with that, we conclude this episode of Some Topic. And that's all for this week on Some Topic, the show where logic is seasonal, facts are optional, and the raccoons are 2 paychecks behind. If you're a liberal, please keep your critiques to yourself. Our unpaid interns have adopted a shoot first, shred later policy, and we're in a stand your ground state after all. HR has yet to get back to us with a solution, so stand by. To the rest of you, keep your coffee black, your sarcasm sharp, and your reality on airplane mode. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay caffeinated, and stay just interested enough to keep the surveillance squirrels guessing while we slip out the back.